Hello, YouTube family. This is Eric again. I am here today because I'm speaking concerning Anderson Cooper's speech after he received this award from Madonna for coming out as being a gay person. Okay, I don't have anything against gay, lesbians, transgenders, whatever people do with their bodies. That's their personal business. I don't care. As long as they don't try to mess with what I do with my body, I don't care. Don't tell me what to do, and I won't tell you what to do. But my issue concerns part of his acceptance speech, where he thanked God for whatever God did for him. And also the fact that he mentioned that he got his start in TV news by going to Africa and witness all the pain and misery and famine. But he forgot to mention that the same people he's working for are manufacturing these events that are causing all these famines and all these pains and all these miseries. He will never say that because they are the ones paying his salary, the ones keeping his hair nice and straight, keeping his nice suits, keeping his nice ties, keeping his cars, keeping his apartment probably well furnished. Anyway, the guy is making money off the pain and miseries of other people, like most reporters do. But when he started thanking God for the things that he has and the life that he's living, where was God when those people were dying in Africa, were being slaughtered, were being starved, were being denied basic necessities of life? Where was that God? He doesn't care because Christians are basically selfish, arrogant, disgusting people. And the fact that he's gay strikes me as odd that he will be thanking a God where if you go into the Bible and you look, you don't have to look deep. I mean, it's almost there in almost every page in the Old Testament. I don't know if it's there also in the New Testament, that God does not want anything to do with you. God is a figure that we find in the Bible who does not like gays and lesbians and other types of people who society do not consider quote unquote normal. So why would a gay person or a lesbian or whoever want to associate him or herself with this God? It's like you go into a party where you're not wanted and you're trying to force yourself in. If you are not wanted, find yourself another party to go to. If it's necessary for you to believe in a celestial being because it makes you feel better, it makes you feel stronger, it gives you hope. It gives you hope that after you die that you're going to go to another place, that this is not the only world that exists. There is another one better than this one. If it makes you feel better to believe in these things, why don't you find yourself another god or another goddess or another place besides heaven? You can call it whatever you want. You can call your God whatever you want. You can give it a sex. You can give it two sexes. You can give it three sexes. You can give it two heads, three heads. You can do whatever you want with your God. But the God of the Bible is not for you. It is not a friendly God to you. no matter how much you try to force yourself into this person. Just like somebody who doesn't love you, and you're trying to always trying to kiss that person, and every time that person sees you coming, he or she just cringes, like, you know, that's a sign that you're not wanted. But yet, gays and lesbians, and a whole lot of other people, because even Muslims are referring to their God as God. They don't call him Allah in the presence of Europeans or Christians. Excuse me. Must have been that steak I ate for breakfast this morning. Don't eat beef for breakfast, huh? Even you Argentinians, don't eat beef for breakfast. Bad for your health. Anyway, Anderson Cooper, who is supposed to be this intelligent, you know, educated man, is no more intelligent than someone who only finished the third or fourth grade, because he is believing in something that, first of all, he has never seen, he has never spoken to, he has never heard from, unless maybe he's got a special telephone number, you know, like Batman has that, you know, hotline that the commissioner calls whenever he needs him. And maybe Anderson Cooper has something that I don't know. But as far as this God in the Bible loving gays and lesbians, that's a fallacy. That's what you call a fantasy, because there is no love for you there, Anderson Cooper, and there is no love for you, any gays and lesbians who are listening to this video. You better off finding your own God and stop cutting and pasting whatever you want to cut and paste from the Bible that you like, and just disregard the rest. Everything in that book matters, and everything in that book is meant to be in the book, to be believed, to be read, and to be acted upon, because we act upon our beliefs and our thoughts. So if I have to try to educate someone who is on television every night, who is probably more educated than I am on this topic, then we are basically doomed, because this is a religion that not only teaches people to hate other people, but it also teaches us that this planet, this world that we know, will have to be destroyed in order for the whole thing to come to a beautiful ending. This beautiful ending is going to come at the expense of the destruction of the planet. And idiots like Anderson Cooper, educated idiots who refuse, Anderson Cooper is in the middle of the whole thing. He's in the middle of the discussion. He's in the middle of everything that is happening politically in America. And he should know that the United States Air Force is training officers in how to use nuclear weapons by using the Bible. The Bible is being used to teach soldiers, to teach Air Force officers in the usage of nuclear warheads. And that is a fact. They have been caught doing it many times, and they've had to apologize, and they always go back to do it, because that is the purpose of having all these nuclear weapons, to bring Jesus back. A fictional figure that will never come back. Because if he didn't come back during the First World War, he didn't come back during the Second World War, he is not going to come back. And people who come back from the dead are usually called zombies. And they are being shot in the head Every time I turn a television show and I see people who are called zombies walking around, they do nothing but shoot them in the head. So, okay, we're expecting this zombie, and this zombie is going to save us. So good luck to everybody. Ciao.